嫌い嫌い嫌い嫌い君のことなんかでも好き好き好き好きだからここが言いたいよ愛してるそう愛してるそれだけが伝えたくてでも君が遠いよこんなにそばにいるのにな
Yeah, you got that yummy, 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 yummy. Yeah, you got that yummy, 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 yummy. Yeah, babe, yeah, babe, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. Just party all night, goddamn, Roxanne. Never gonna let me, but it's alright. The day bleeds into night falls.
Hello, good morning. Rina Electronic here.
Morning, Rena's here.
Yeah, Miss Reja, what can I do for you?
I'm looking for fun, an updated version of the previous one with a better specification.
What brand fund do you want?
I have looked at the marketplace and I'm interested in the fun of the Miyako brand that you post.
You are not wrong in choosing. Miyako is the best brand I have ever sold.
Okay, I will order a 16-inch one. This is cash on delivery, right?
With pleasure. May I have your WhatsApp number?
Yes, you can. You can send the picture into this number. This is the same number with my WhatsApp number.
Okay, I just send you the picture.
Okay, I will see there.
So which one do you like, miss?
I think I prefer the blue one.
Want to order how many inch, miss?
Guess which one is suitable for the 30 until 50 size group?
Yes, the right press and can be any more, miss.
Okay, I will take it.
Alright, I have noted your order. Please wait until the code and your order.
How long will it take to arrive at my place?
About 3 to 4 days, miss.
Okay, thank you. I will waiting.
Okay, you are welcome.
Baby, take revenge. I want you to be my husband, 'cause you're my Iron Man. And let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long
here.
Oh, Miss Reja, how can I help you?
Last week I bought a Miyako fan from you, but I want to make a complaint that just a week of use, the fan is already broken.
Could you tell me the mistake?
When I try to turn on the fan, the propeller won't spin.
Do you turn it on every day 24 hours?
Yeah, but I think it doesn't matter because I also turn on my old fan every day, but it's not matter, and especially this is still new fan.
But since the fan is broken, have you tried to repair it?
Yes, I try and it still could not be turned on. Yes, of course, I will send it to your WhatsApp number.
Okay, we will waiting and we apologize inconvenience.
It's okay, but might I ask you some question?
Yes, of course.
Is the fan that I bought is an original item?
Is it original and you can see the letter in the box?
So why do you think this can break easily? Okay, when I return the fan, how long do I wait for it to be fixed?
Maybe about 3 until 4 days, and if we can fix it, we will change it with new one.
Okay, I will waiting. Thank you for your service.
Sure, miss, with pleasure.
慣れてはくても So my heart
I could feel, you could know, we could finally learn how to love and let go. We could jump, you could fall. I can't let you be part of the wreckage at all. No. Oh, at all. Don't jump, you might fall, but we could fall in love. I could feel, you could know, we could finally learn how to love and let go. We could jump on and on we'll go.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
And good morning.
Let us introduce ourselves. My name is Reza Octaviani,
And my name is Nina Pangaribuan.
and here we will presentation our product. And our product is Emina Bright Stuff Moisturizing Cream and
Emina Bright Stuff Tone Up Cream.
okay guys, before we explain the composition, the benefit, the superiority, and the price of this product, the first we will explain the difference about Emina Bright Stuff Moisturizing Cream and Emina.
Tone Up Cream.
So the difference of this product is from composition is made with Emina Bright Stuff Moisturizing Cream is made with summer plum extract, which is now as anti-pollutant, vitamin E, and moisturizing agent for a brighter and healthy glowing look. It also contains UVA and UVB protection to shield the skin from dullness.
Is Emina Bright Stuff Tone Up Cream with summer plum extract and brightening the skin instantly and makes your skin smooth.
So, Emina Bright Stuff Tone Up Cream make our face like more glowing than Emina Bright Stuff Moisturizing Cream, right? Yes. But the difference about these two products is Emina Bright Stuff Moisturizing Cream make our skin like more moist. Okay guys, I will tell you and explain to you the benefit from Emina Bright Stuff Moisturizing Cream. So, the benefit from Emina Bright Stuff Moisturizing Cream is keep the skin moist, provide nutrition to facial skin, make the face look bright, glows from the Emina Bright Stuff Tone Up Cream.
The benefit for the face Tone Up Cream is 1. Provide nutrition for the facial skin, and 2. Brighten the skin instantly, and 3. Reduce acne scar, 4. Protect skin from dark.
tell you about the price from Emina Bright Stuff Moisturizing Cream and Emina
Tone Up Cream.
So the price is from Emina Bright Stuff Moisturizing Cream is 22,000 rupiah, and Emina Bright Stuff Tone Up Cream.
The price is Tone Up Cream 24,000 rupees.
So
Very cheap, right?
okay guys, so next Emina superiority from other beauty product is the first is interesting packing and nice color.
And to keep the price is very easy to reach by anyone.
And the third is complete product variant. Okay guys, if you interested with our beauty product, you can order here.
You can order here via WhatsApp and Instagram here. Thank you.
Thank you.
I can be myself when I'm with my besties. Lebih merasa jadi diri sendiri ketika mereka ada. Seperti Emina Bright Stuff Face Wash, my beauty bestie. Dengan ekstrak summer plum dan vitamin B3, membuat wajah bersih, cerah, dan segar. Bye-bye bad things. Cuma ada senyum cantik dan berseri setiap hari. Brighter me, better me, happier me. Emina Bright Stuff, your beauty bestie.
Sebel, kayak nggak cerah gitu. Cuci muka aja, cuma 20 detik kok.
Yeah, you got that yummy, 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 yummy. Yeah, you got that yummy, 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 yummy. Yeah.
Good morning everyone. In this good opportunity, no word proper I say, except say Alhamdulillah to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, because with His guardian and His aid, we can be together in this place. First of all, we want to introduce ourselves. My name is Riza Octaviani and my partner
Nena Marwan. Look forward to it, namely the national seminar about the danger of drugs. Previously, I say welcome to Mrs. Wilinda Hotel, along with group of National Narcotic Agency. Welcome to Mr. Kapolda Batam, and welcome to Mr. Aryo as Dr. Hospital Drugfields. Once again, we say thank you for the presence of the Mr. and Mrs. a happy audience. Before we start this event, let us pray in accordance with trust, respective health that will be delivered by Dr. Aryo as speaker. He is a doctor who handles drug sufferers.
John, thank you very much for that kind introduction. It's great to be here up in Ithaca. I've been back and forth a fair amount over the past year. I've got a daughter who's a senior here at Cornell, a nutrition science major. I couldn't quite influence her to do exactly what I do in prevention, but nutrition is close enough. So I'm thrilled with that. It's great to be here. What I'm going to be doing today is talking about the work that we've done at Weill Medical College in the Department of Public Health, in the division that I run, which is the Division of Prevention and Health Behavior. I'm going to talk about the work that we've done in the area of tobacco, alcohol, and drug abuse prevention, the extent to which that work has broadened to include other health compromising behaviors. I'm going to summarize some of the work that we've done over the last 30 years now. It's been nearly 30 years. And then talk about how this leads naturally, that kind of experimental work leads quite naturally to work in translational research. And the kinds of things that John and his group up here are interested in, and the group at the Medical Center, the Translational Research Center at Weill Cornell, are interested in the area of biomedical research. Let me say a word or two about how I ended up going down this path in life. Like many things in life, there is a fair amount of serendipity involved in getting to where I am today. You all know what serendipity is, by the way. That's when you're looking for a needle in a haystack and instead you find the winning ticket to the New York lottery. Or better, maybe you find a free ticket to the Harvard Cornell hockey game. I know last time I was up here, they were in short supply. So I ended up down this path coming out of Columbia, not knowing exactly what I wanted to do, but having an interest both in clinical and in developmental psychology. And it turns out I ended up getting a job at a place called the American Health Foundation, which was started by Ernst Winder. Ernst Winder is a very interesting guy. He spent about 25 years at Memorial Sloan Kettering and is one of the first people credited with finding the link between cigarette smoking and lung cancer. He started an institution called the American Health Foundation, and I ended up working there right out of graduate school, still wet behind the ears with a freshly minted PhD, and began to work in what came to be the area of health promotion and disease prevention. It goes by many different names now. It's called preventive medicine, behavioral medicine, and so forth. But when I first arrived on the scene at the American Health Foundation, having little experience in this area, I was told by Dr. Winder, listen, I want to give you a job that everybody else before you has failed at. I want you to develop an effective smoking prevention program. And here I am, fresh out of graduate school, my very first job, and you can imagine what I thought. I thought, oh my heavens, I better look for another job. I'm in deep trouble. And so I looked at the literature, and sure enough, it was a disaster. Almost everything before had been unsuccessful. So I did what I was trained to do in graduate school. I began to look more broadly at the literature, to look at the extent to which we knew something about the etiology of cigarette smoking. And there was very little literature available at that time, but there were certain leads in the literature which eventually led me to a conceptualization of the problem which eventuated in developing the intervention that John mentioned, the Life Skills Training Program. So I'm going to talk about our work with the Life Skills Training Program and talk about, in general, advances that have been made in prevention science over the last 20 or 30 years. I say 30 years. I know you're all saying to yourself, 30 years, how is it possible? This guy looks so young. He couldn't have been doing this for 30 years. I started at an early age. This is, by the way, a picture of our Department of Public Health. Our chairman is right here in the middle. Here's a picture of me on the end there with my colleague and collaborator, Ken Griffin, on the side. The kind of work that we're currently doing in our division and within the Institute, it focuses in its broadest possible way on health promotion and disease prevention. But over the years, necessarily, our emphasis has been somewhat narrower, and it stems from my early days at the American Health Foundation and the charge that Ernst Winder gave me to develop an effective smoking prevention program. So my initial focus was on cigarette smoking and smoking prevention, and then over the years it broadened to include alcohol and drug use. So in our group, we've been interested over the years in the epidemiology and the etiology of substance use behavior, adolescent substance use behavior, and developing effective intervention approaches. We also have work ongoing in the area of violence and delinquency prevention. Ken Griffin is doing work in HIV risk behavior. Jennifer Epstein has been doing work in suicide prevention and also recently with internet use and health risk behaviors. She just had a paper accepted to addictive behaviors, looking at internet use and alcohol use among adolescents. And then, of course, we're doing work most recently in the exciting new area of translational research. Let me start out by sort of framing the issue of prevention. What do we mean by prevention? Prevention over the years has had two conceptualizations. The traditional classification or system that was used to describe prevention was primary, secondary, and tertiary prevention. So in that framework, what we do is primary prevention, focusing on a population before a problem has developed. So trying to deal with the area of cigarette smoking with kids at a point where most kids have not begun to smoke cigarettes. And then also in about 1994, there was a recognition that that conceptualization of prevention was perhaps not as clear as it could be, and particularly because there was overlap between tertiary prevention, for example, and treatment, and it became rather murky as to what was treatment and what was prevention. So,
Thanks to Dr. Aryo, hopefully Mr. always given help in carrying out his duties. Ladies and gentlemen, let us give applause to our speakers. The next event is discussion. Our questioning will be guided by Sister Rinas as moderator. To her kinsmen, I please welcome. Next up is the happy attendant testimonial from the drugs addicts about their experience of being in the dark cycle. They are people who survived the drugs and now devote himself as a member of BNN. To Mr. please welcome. Free memory. Thank you, I say to Mr. Top testimonial, tell a father that might be useful for all of us.
Finally, we came to the end of the event, i.e. the cover. I and my partner asked the presenter, we are sorry if there are mistakes in bringing this event and let us close this event. With prayer, may the event
It's the one thing that you gotta trust. It's like a diamond, you just have to find it. So if you ever feel like giving up, yeah, just remember that we were all meant to fly. Spread your wings across the universe. It's your time to.
Dalam nama Tuhan Yesus yang percaya diberkati, sama-sama boleh berkata amin. Berikan meriah buat Tuhan Yesus. Haleluya.
It's your time to fly.
Chandra,
Your
about drugs
time
that
to
experiential mention. Thank you for your attention and
A little help is all it ever takes. Somebody else to tell you it's worth fighting. A single step becomes a leap of faith. That's when you realize you started flying. So don't you ever say you're giving up. No, there's no looking back. 'Cause we were all meant to fly. Spread your wings across the universe. It's your time to. It's your time to shine. There's a light inside of all of us. Soon you'll find that it's your time to fly. It's your time to fly. Just reach up, don't give up until you've touched the sky. Just reach up, don't give up until you've realized that we were all meant to fly. Spread your wings across the universe. It's your time to. It's your time to shine. There's a light inside of all of us. Soon you'll find that it's your time.
앞에 왔잖아 내가 여기 있잖아 너의 입술로 말을 해줘 Say yes, say yes 나도 모르게 너에게 가고 있나봐 부는 바람에 내 맘 전할래 Love is true
간지럽게만 느껴 느껴지던 눈빛이
There you are, sitting still, stripes and lonely, hiding, wishing, waiting. Well, I'm here. I am standing still, stare at you only. Everything is blurry. All I want is just to stay. You can't shake me, I will never dare let go.
Tell you what the price of Amina Bright Stuff Moisturizing Cream and
많은지 몰라 하고 싶은 말이 듣고 싶은 말이 사랑해 love 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 in my heart 너와 오래오래 지금 이 길을 걷고 싶어 그리고 you because of you 내 모든 게 다 너로 가득 차 No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch.
Puppies of the girl.
Roxanne, Roxanne. Yes, 나도 모르게 너에게 가고 있나 봐. 오는 바람에 날 만져날래.
간지럽게만 느껴지던 눈빛이 이제는 익숙하단 듯이 숨짓지 그쪽으로 걸어가기만 하면 돼라고 친구들은 계속해서 날 부추기지만
Take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more.
I got the horses in the back, horse stock is attached, head is matted black.
볼 때 어떤 설렘을 느껴 이 순간에도 얼마나 많이
Hello, motherfucker.
또 지켜주고 싶은 타